Hi guys! Today I'm going to be reading from Chapter 3 in Fish in a Tree by Linda Mullally Hunt. After I'm done reading, you'll find a quiz on chapters 1 through 3 in our Google Classroom. If you want, you can go back and watch chapters 1 and 2 before you start that. But there's only 5 questions to answer, okay? So chapter 3, we ended chapter 2 yesterday with Allie being upset because she didn't quite understand the card that she handed her teacher and why it would have come across that way. Once she figured out what the card was about, she thought it was just a card with pretty yellow flowers on it. So she was upset because she didn't understand the meaning of it when she picked out the card. All right, so chapter 3, Never Up to Me. Leaning against the wall in the hallway, I stay quiet. Some little kids walk by, reminding me that I'm in 6th grade, the highest grade in this school, but I feel like a baby. Allie, do you have anything to say? Mrs. Silver asks. I'm afraid to open my mouth because sometimes things just come out that get me in more trouble. Finally, she suggests that we just go to her office. I sit in the principal's office, staring out the window, silent. I wonder what it would be like to be able to relax at school and not to worry every single second of every minute. I wish I had my sketchbook of impossible things. It's the only thing that makes me feel like I'm not a waste of space. I like to watch the pictures in my head become real in a book. My recent favorite is a snowman that works in a furnace factory. And then I decide the craziest, strangest, most unbelievable thing I could ever draw is me doing something right. Mrs. Silver's sigh brings me back to reality. Between last year and this year, you've been here for less than 5 months, Allie, and you've been to visit me far too much. You need to make some changes, she says. I sit silent. It's up to you. It's not up to me. It's never been up to me. Mrs. Silver's talking is like background noise, like a radio in the car. I don't have any words to explain myself. It was a mistake, and I'm ashamed, and I don't feel like sharing that with her. She takes a breath. Did you think it would be funny? I shake my head. Did you want to hurt her? I look up quick. No, I would never want to hurt her. I wonder what I've wondered before. Should I just tell her? It's like my chair is over a trapdoor, and there's a button to drop myself. I want to, but I'm afraid. I look up at her, looking at me all disappointed, again, and I think that there's no use. They already think I'm a pain, so why add dumb to their list? It's not like they can help anyway. Who can cure your dumb? And so I look out the window again, remind my mouth to just keep shut. I've learned from 7 different schools I've been at that it's better to stay quiet. Never argue unless I really have to. I realize that both of my hands have curled into tight fists, and Mrs. Silver is looking at them. She sits down in the chair next to me. Allie, sometimes it seems that you just want to get in trouble. She leans forward a bit. Do you? I shake my head. Come on, Allie. Just tell me what's going on. Let me help you. I look at her quick and then away. I mumble, no one can help me. Well, that's not true. Will you let me try? She points to a poster on the wall. Can you read that for me, please? She says, out loud. The poster shows 2 hands reaching for each other. Great. Probably some sappy saying about friends or sticking together or whatever. I don't even have any friends. Come on, Allie. Read it for me, please. The letters on the poster look like black beetles marching across the wall. I could probably figure out most of them, but I need a lot of time. And when I'm nervous about it, forget about it. My brain goes blank like an Etch-a-Sketch turned upside down and shaken, gray and empty. Well, what does it say? She asks again. I don't need to read it to you. I get it, I say, trying to bluff, staring her dead in the eyes. Believe me, I know all about it already. I don't about that, kiddo. I think you might need to work on it a bit. Now I wish I knew what the poster said. I don't look at it though. Then she'll want to talk to me more about it. The bell rings. Mrs. Silver rakes her hair with her fingers. Allie, I don't know if you thought the card would be funny or you are upset that Mrs. Hall is leaving or whatever, but it feels like you've crossed a line this time. I imagine myself crossing the finish line, my body breaking the bright red ribbon, the crowd cheering as the confetti spins through the air. But I know that this is not what she means. As of Monday, your new teacher will be Mr. Daniels. Let's try to avoid any negative consequences, okay? I think about me avoiding consequences would be like how I should, like the, sorry, starting that sentence over again. I think about how me avoiding consequences would be like the rain avoiding the sky. She waves me out and I stand, and as I look at the poster again, I wish I knew what I should learn because I know that I should know a lot more than I do. She sighs as I leave her office, and I know she's tired of me. Even I'm tired of me. As I run from the office, the hallways are filling with kids. I head back to my classroom to apologize to Mrs. Hall before the buses leave. I run up behind her, tap her on the shoulder. When she turns and looks at me, her face goes sad before straightening out. I stand there thinking how sorry I am, hoping she doesn't think I'd wish anything bad on her baby. But I cannot find the words. My mind does an Etch-a-Sketch thing. Again. Blank. What is it, Allie? She finally asks. She puts her hands on her big belly like she needs to protect it. I turn and I run out of the room, down the hall and out the front door. The buses are pulling away without me. But that's the way it should be, I guess. I deserve to walk all that long way. And all by myself. And that's where chapter 3 ends today. Go ahead and go to our Google Classroom and check out those questions I have posted for chapters 1 through 3. Thanks, guys.